Another day, another story. The Anglo-Saxon period refers to the era of English history between the 5th and 11th centuries. It is also known as the Early Middle Ages or the Dark Ages. During this period, Germanic tribes, mainly the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, migrated to England and established their kingdoms, pushing the native Celtic Britons to the fringes of the country. The Anglo-Saxon period saw the emergence of several Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, including Wessex, Mercia, Northumbria, and East Anglia. These kingdoms were often in conflict with each other, but they also traded and shared cultural and religious traditions. One of the most significant cultural and intellectual achievements of the Anglo-Saxon period was the creation of Old English literature, which includes epic poems like Beowulf, religious writings, and chronicles of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. The period also saw the spread of Christianity, which became the dominant religion of England by the 8th century. Important figures in the spread of Christianity include Saint Augustine of Canterbury, who was sent by Pope Gregory the Great to convert the Anglo-Saxons, and Saint Bede, a monk who wrote extensively about the history and culture of the Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxon period came to an end with the Norman conquest of England in 1066, which marked the beginning of the Middle Ages in England. Literature from Anglo-Saxon period. The literature from the Anglo-Saxon period includes a variety of works, including epic poems, religious texts, historical chronicles, and legal documents. Here are some notable examples. Beowulf. This epic poem is the most famous work of Anglo-Saxon literature. It tells the story of a hero named Beowulf who battles monsters and dragons to protect his people. The Exeter Book. This is a collection of Anglo-Saxon poems and riddles, including The Wanderer and The Seafarer. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. This is a collection of historical annals that record the history of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms from the 5th to the 11th century. The Venerable Bede's Ecclesiastical History of the English People. This is a history of the Christianization of England, written by the monk Bede in the 8th century. The Dream of the Rood. This is a religious poem that describes the crucifixion of Christ from the perspective of the cross. The Laws of Ethelbert. These are some of the earliest surviving written laws in England, dating to the 7th century. Judith. This is an Old English poem that tells the story of the biblical heroine Judith, who saved her people by beheading the Assyrian general Holofernes. These works offer insights into the culture, values, and beliefs of the Anglo-Saxon people and are significant contributions to the development of English literature. Thanks for watching.